So in the bottom of this tank we've put the old Ideal standard basket, and this is what we buy in as the Pristine valve. It will now retrofit directly onto the original basket. However, you need to make sure it's set at the right height. So the key to it is to get top of the valve almost level or just slightly above the top of the cistern. So in this case it needs to go down about 30 mil, I'd say. So we'll drop it down 3 segments and see how we go. So what you can see here on the side is the ladder, as we call it, and the segments start with that little one there at the top, so we call that number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So at the moment it's set in the 7th one down, and these are numbered from 0. It's very hard to see the numbers on them, but they actually are numbered from 0 right up to 10 or 11, I think, up here. And so what you've got here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th is the setting in the middle of the white toggle, and it's the same on the other side. 7 is in the middle of that toggle, so that's on 7, these are on 7, and the valve is set up to go. Now we've got to drop this, like we say, about 3 segments, we believe. So we take out the small white pins on either side, and we count now. We're going to put it down in 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to go down to that one first on this side and push the pin back in, and then we're going to go down on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're both now set at 4. So now what we've got to do is adjust this one as well. Now, like I say, it was set at 7. So we just pop the rod out of the little white toggle, and now we pull that back down, and in fact it'll find its own place to sit. I haven't got my glasses on, but I'm guessing 1, 2, have I got it set in 3 or 4? I've probably got it set in 3 actually.
That's 3.
Is that 3?
Yes.
Okay, so that one needs to go in 4, like that, and we set the other side to exactly the same. So we'll set that in 1, 2, 3, there.
Just turn around to the white one, Steve, because you can see it on that one.
So that should be set in 4.
The middle one, yeah.
Yeah, the middle one should be number 4, and that one should be number 4. And we've got these set at 1, 2, 3, 4. So now, if we put that back on the basket, drop it in, just get hold of it, gently twist it, click, it's now locked into the original basket. Now, as you can see, the rods are quite long now, and these, although I think it'll probably allow the cistern lid to sit down, which it does, when it actually gets flush with the button, these rods come up in the air, so they will obviously hit the cistern lid. So our next job is to cut them off. So we can say, well, look, it's not going to go any higher than the valve itself, so we'll cut them off there, and we'll cut them off there, and that's good. That's all good to go now. So if we put the cistern lid back on, then hopefully our button will screw through onto the stick, onto the peg. Screw it backwards a little minute till we get the buttons nice and flush, and then we gently screw it down. And there we have it. All good. And she works a treat.